Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Skywars video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get lots of wins with a very defensive base in Roblox Skywars. Let's get into the round. Well, actually, there is something you need to do. You need to grab yourself 600 coins, head over to the shop, and get an iron pickaxe. This iron pickaxe is extremely necessary for mining up the blocks that you're going to be placing and needing to get rid of. Also, if there are Robux spenders in your server, you're just going to want to server hop. I do not need to buy the iron pickaxe because I own Frost Pack. It will not make major differences in gameplay, though. The Frost pickaxe is better, but both the Frost and iron pick will mine blocks instantly. Alright, let's do this. So, once the round begins, it depends if you have a middle or corner island. You're gonna need time to do this strategy, so if you get raided right away, you're just gonna want to server hop. We got the middle, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna build up 3 blocks at a time, then mine the 2 underneath you. Do this again, and again, and you are now at height limit. You wanna go 1 underneath height limit, and then mine away, block away. And we're gonna be building a sky base. Yes, the most annoying base in Skywars is the best way to get wins. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get to this middle area between this middle island and a corner island. Once you're here, you're going to want to get rid of the bridge behind you because you're going to need all the blocks you have. Now that you're here, you're going to make it like this. You're going to make a 6x6 base, which is going to take a minute. And then you are going to want to make walls like this. Do not have blocks underneath the walls. It is a waste and you will not have enough. This base requires exactly 60 blocks, so it is perfect, and you do not need to do any mining at the start. Once you have your little fortress, you're just going to sit up here and wait for the round to end. That may be boring, but you can also do a lot of sniping up here, assuming you have a decent weapon. And because this base is in such an awkward position and so high up, you can do a lot of shooting before the people even get to your area. We have a very defensive base now, and we're just gonna wait it out. I'm not going to do any cuts or speed ups in the footage, so you can really see this strategy at its best. The other thing you might want to do is get an extra chunk of coins and pick up stone arrows and a stone sword, but probably arrows are more important, because then you can snipe people as they're coming to you and get a chunk of damage on them. If you're really feeling adventurous, you can shoot people before they even come at you, but that's a little bit pointless because you can't claim the coins. The only reason you would want to do that would be to make the round end faster, aka get 100 coins from the end. You can also do some mining. You can make a bridge back to land, but I would recommend against it because then your enemies can use the bridge. Everyone is AFK right now, so I just get free snipes on them. I think I might actually finish up the game here. It would be a lot slower if you obviously didn't have the Frost pack, but I do, and so it's a lot faster. And this guy is now coming at us, but we do not care. We are too high in the air for him to be able to do a lot of damage to us. And by the time he even gets here, we'll have so much sniping on him that he'll probably not even stand a chance. Because he is currently at height limit, so... Oh, he has obsidian pack too. But he is currently at height limit, so he can't build anything to protect himself. So we're just going to go ahead and keep sniping him down. It doesn't matter how powerful they are as long as you have semi-decent weapons. Oh, dang it, he used the heal pot. We can just go into our base, though, and we're completely safe. You might want to also pick up a heal pot because they're just so broken in Skywars because they're a full heal. And now he might come at us, but you can just mine the blocks underneath his feet, and he will be hosed. Oh, darn it. He's actually pretty strong, but we can keep throwing our attacks back at him and doing some dodging. And because we are at height limit, he can't build anything to protect himself. And we could just break his bridge, and he can do nothing about it. Maybe because we're at height limit, he can't go above me, and we can keep sniping him and just taking away his health bar. It doesn't matter that he's stronger than us, we can defeat him with this defensive base. And you'll notice that I have no armor on, and I'm not caring that I'm getting hit. That's because we're just dealing out damage as we get hit, and we're dealing more damage to him than he is to us, even though he has armor on. So if you can go ahead and defeat everyone, you will get an 100 coin bonus and a full-on win. So we just defeated that strong guy. We're going to go ahead and take down this bacon man now. I am a bacon man too, so I say bacon man not as something that's bad, but I actually like bacon man because bacon man is the best. Bacon hair is the best hair, and now everyone's going to hate me for this. Now what he doesn't know is I know how to shoot you above 1 block. Alright, so he's went ahead and walled himself. We basically are at the end of the round, so we're going to go ahead and just go pick up our reward that we got from defeating this really strong player, this 20 coins. And we're just going to wait the last 10 seconds. We don't even need to go back to our base. We could, but just kind of hide behind something. It doesn't matter. So we've claimed our first win in this strategy. I'm going to be doing 3 rounds using this strategy, and the only issue with this strategy is people attacking you before you get to make your base. But if that does happen to happen, you could just pick up healing potion and then crack it open once you're on low health. Healing potions are full heals, so it's very easy to, use them to your advantage. Also, you definitely want to join the 16-bit Plague Aims group. You get armor that's as good as wooden 4 wins earlier, and at 4 wins you get a helmet. The only helmet you can get without spending Robux, so you're definitely going to want to join the group. It's really the only way you can get a helmet without spending Robux, and that's important. Helmets are incredibly important armor, because having 1 piece of armor is not as good as 2. So we are going to do this strategy again. Okay, we got a corner island this time, which is actually a lot safer. So we're going to do the same thing. Oh, wait, no, I need to destroy my pillar. Oops. You need all the blocks from your starting inventory. And on your 3rd thing up, just go up 1, and you'll be good. Hang on, I'm just double-checking the height limit. Yep. So we're at the proper height. We're now just going to head off to this area, or as I like to call it, the untouched zone. And we're going to get into kind of the middle of it. We're going to go 1 more this way. And now you're going to want to break your bridge. And you now have the foundation for a very untouchable base. If you can't accept team invitations and it doesn't bother you to do so, then go for it. But if it does, just don't worry about it. Just do this strategy. Teams are extremely important early on, and as much as people think that they're cheap, it is good to have a team. The problem is you cannot keep teams like actual teams. You have to have, chat teams and honor teams, but if you could, I don't know. I'm basically just saying that teams are good. Yeah. Rebuilding our skybase, and we have now made an epic skybase. And now we're just going to go ahead and stay up here and snipe anyone who may come at us. This guy has some pretty strong gear, but he can't get us because they have to shoot upwards a lot, and we're on height limit, so they can't. I don't know. This base is just very protective because they just shoot upwards at it, like this, and then it just hits the side of your base, and it does nothing. And this isn't like Skywars 2 that Rainway made, where bows can break blocks. If it was, the strategy would be completely different, and you would be cracking some stronger blocks. But because this is Skywars 1, and there's no block-breaking mechanic with bows, you can just chill up here, and you're pretty safe. This base is not touchable necessarily. And we're just having a bow fight here. We both have the same arrows, but you might not have the same arrows as everyone else. He's actually coming over to our base, but that's a stupid decision on his part, because we just have so much time to shoot him. And I'm a trained sniper. I mean, I have 571 wins. I'm kind of going to be a trained sniper. But, I don't know, you're probably not. But he is actually getting some good hits on us, but we're not going to let him win because he's a one-hit kill right now. We can see him. Did we hit him? No. Let's just go over here. Oh, dang it. He's just mining. So we might want... If you can stay in your base, but if you're really hungry for that true win, you can go take them down. I'm not going to do it. Well, actually, I will, because it makes the video more fun to watch. But don't do this, okay? This is stupid. I am being very stupid right now to do this. You want to leave a little bit of skybase, though, in case you need to retreat. Like, leave one like this. And so we're now going to head up. Ow, he hit me. We're kind of low on HP, but he... Oh, snap. That's not good. So it's going to be a one-hit KO, and he won, but that was just my fault. I went in, and I really shouldn't have. We could have both just done the tie, but you could have won that. You just don't go after anyone. There are more defensive versions of the strategy, but this is as much as you need, especially if you have a team. But I'm going to show a very special version of the strategy just for you because you stayed until the end of this video. So I am now going to show a very specialized version of this strategy. It's very different than the normal one. Well, it's still like a skybase, but it's a very different kind of skybase. You're not going to be going as high for this one either. So once the round starts, I will show you a very special version of this skybase. Hello? Alright, so now that the round has started, we have a middle island. It does not matter which island you have, actually, for this kind of sky base. We're being attacked right away by this strong guy. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing. Do the same thing as usual. Oh, he's coming after us. But we got the first hit, so he's going to be a little bit... I think he wants to team? I don't know. Yep, he wants to team. If you can't accept teams, do it, but... generally, I'd recommend against it. Teams are just kind of like, people don't like them. It's just something that people frown upon, and I just recommend against it. Ah! Why are you here? Wow. So he killed us both. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the next round in a new server because I'm done with this guy. So that is something you need to keep in mind. If you are getting destroyed by just some people that have the best gear, just go ahead and server hop. Before you buy your pickaxe, you want to look at all the players in the server, check their win count, check their armor. You can just use the spectate button, check how strong they are, check the teams, and if it's just too powerful, you can just leave. But for me, it's not too powerful, and you won't have frostbacks. You want to shoot a little bit lower power levels. Or you can just pick up the VIP server and do this with a friend, but whatever, don't do that, because pick up the VIP server costs 80 Robux, and you could have just spent that on something that, you know, helps you live. But whatever, just gonna wait till the round starts, and I might go ahead and pick up some armor. No, I won't. I'll just stick to my normal stuff. The round is now starting, and to thank you for staying all the way to the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you a specialized version of this strategy that allows you to make huge sky bases for large teams. Or just for yourself, if you want. I don't know. So what you're going to want to do is, instead of building a straight up pillar, you're going to want to build a staircase. This costs the same amount of blocks, and just takes a little bit longer. Well, actually, it does cost you blocks, so it costs blocks. So it's not the same amount. I'm sorry, that was just me being dumb. You're going to want to get to max height, then go down one, and do the same thing that you normally do for this strategy. You know, go out, go to the, what I like to call the safe zone, or the null zone, whatever you want to call it. Well, the null zone already exists. You're going to want to head off to the void zone. I'm going to call it the void zone. I forgot what I named it earlier. And you're going to want to build your normal platform. But don't build walls around it yet. You're going to want to head back down to your base, grab your epic pickaxe, and you're going to want to get some blocks. You're going to want to get an extra tree's worth of blocks, or maybe more. Depends. You can get like a full inventory, and then you can either mine your staircase or not. So we're going to go ahead and go up, mine our staircase and bridge. And we're not going to let this guy get to us. I don't think he would win in a fight because he's building slowly, and I can just kind of tell skill level by building speed. And you're going to go ahead and extend your base by 1 block. And you're going to want to go ahead and take a small-ish area in the middle. It depends on how big you want your safe zone to be. And you're going to go ahead and do this. And now you're going to have a completely safe zone to even the most professional Skywars players, including myself. And you're now going to just do the regular wall building. Now that you have this set up, you are pretty much impervious in your base to any kind of ranged combat, including bows and only bows. We're going to go ahead and help out this guy here because he's being hunted down by extremely strong players. And that's just not nice, man. Leave the noobs alone. Let's take this guy down because he's not being nice to our good old bacon men. If we can take him down, he's going to try to come to our base, but that's futile because he just gets shot on the way up. So we just got to take him down before he can get up. And he only has wooden arrows, so we stand a large chance against this guy, even though he has strong armor. And now he is scared, and this is the ultimate version of this base. In here, you are impervious to any projectile. Anything. Any projectile. Correct me if I'm wrong here, go try the strategy. But you are pretty much impervious to any projectile, and if you just want an extra layer of safety, do this. If you have enough blocks. I don't. But if you do have enough blocks, you can do that, and it's just maximum protection. I mean, you could go down even lower, but I think that's unnecessary. This base is already so protective. Oh, hi there. That it's just unnecessary. And we are defending from 2 sides here, and we're just not caring, because we're just too strong. This base is just too well done. And I did come up with this myself, but it took like an hour, so I'm not trying to compliment myself too much. We're pretty much taking down this whole group of 2 here with better armor than us. I mean, to be fair, we have better weapons, but this group of 2, this team of 2, we're taking down with nothing but our bow in this base. Well, to be fair, this guy is helping us a little bit by shooting them, but he's not necessarily on our team. He has shot at us a bit. And it's just, I just find it incredible that something like this can just, oh, he's taking his teammates' money, can just protect you from insane hordes of people. This is the ultimate version of this base. This is my thank you to people who stuck around for this whole video. And once this video ends, once this round ends, I'll do my outro. Everyone is kind of hiding right now. We're going to keep shooting, dealing that damage. And if you want, you can go mine or whatever once you've cleared out the stronger players. But I would recommend against it. If you're really here for wins, you're just going to build this and sit in here. I know it's kind of sad that the best way to get wins is a sky base that's like a little bit cheap, but that's just kind of the way it is. Also, you can hold click on your bow to charge up an arrow, so you can let go and it's gone instantly. And it also does, and it's also faster, believe it or not. This isn't instant, but you can charge your bow, and it's actually really good. I don't know if it has any form of damage boost, but it may. And that's the strategy. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, well, I'll do my outro in the lobby. Alright, that is going to conclude this Roblox Skywars video. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and I will upload tomorrow, or maybe again today, who knows. Bye!